important step here. I forgot to actually make myself be here. Oh no, oh no. Oh, I knew I was forgetting something. We're off to a great start. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. I am standing still, staring deep into your souls. Just with contempt, truly, not contempt. I love you guys. Okay, we are here, we are here. Hello, hello, Saga Squad. How is everybody doing tonight? I hope you're having a fantastic night. I know I am, because guess what? I don't know if you guys can see this little branded content thing up here in the corner, but we're doing a sponsored stream tonight, which I cannot believe. I just like wolfed down a bunch of very spicy chorizo. I'm good. I'm good. So yeah, tonight we are doing our first ever sponsored stream, and the stream tonight is being sponsored by HelloFresh, which is wild to me. I never thought we would get here. I'm doing a HelloFresh sponsorship through Stream Elements. Taking a big old sip of my soda here. Doing a HelloFresh sponsorship through Stream Elements, and I'm really excited to be doing this. Part of why I took it is because I do actually genuinely really like HelloFresh and like what they do. I think it's a really good idea, especially for like people who suck at making meal plans like me, or you know, trying out recipes and shit. But this is not the part I'm being paid to say. I will be. You'll get the paid spiel in a little bit. Let me just double check. My face is gonna freeze for a second here. I just want to make sure that I have everything set up correctly. Hello, Saint. Also, thank you for contributing to the community challenge. I did see you do that, and I totally blanked on actually thanking you for that. Oh my god, my stream info is all wrong. Hang on, 1 second. Just, one moment, please. Alright, but welcome back to EDM hell with me. I'm so sorry about that. I thank you for giving me your money, HelloFresh. I'm a very professional streamer who does everything right on the first try. Now my stream has the thing set up correctly. So yeah, we are going to be building a food-themed EDH deck today, and I'm going to be walking you guys kind of through my process for making decks, and also answering questions if anybody has any magic related questions. We're gonna take advantage of the fact that I am an L1 judge, finally. After like almost 2 years of content creating, we have finally come full circle and gone back to just take advantage of the fact that you're a judge, Emlyn. Emlyn, not Emlyn. I'm Saga. Oh my god, it's repeating this one song. Oh no, we gotta fix that. Oh, it's not. These just all sound very similar. It's okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move over to I'm gonna move over to where we're doing the deck building, and we'll get started, and I'll start talking to you guys about how I do this. Welcome to MTG Goldfish, the place where I am doing my deck building. So we're gonna go over here to decks and create a deck. We're gonna call it, I feel like I should call it something HelloFresh related. We're just gonna call it, yummy yummy. So we are making this for Commander. Things are going so smoothly for me right now, so extremely smoothly. We love it. I made it for Commander. So what I'm going to walk you guys through today is my personal favorite method of deck building, which is the 8x8 method. So it... I just got cough real quick. The 8x8 method is basically a way to mathematically get a relatively balanced EDH deck on your first pass of making a draft. So it's a really, really good way to make a first draft EDH deck. And this is the method that I use for every single deck I build. So the idea is that you pick 8 things that you want your deck to do, and then you make 8 cards. You put 8 cards in the deck that do that thing. Which gives you, I don't know how to do math, so give me a second here. That leaves you with 64 cards, right? So, so it leaves you with 64 cards, which then gives you 35 lands, which is a little bit heavy on the land side. Hey, Gray! Everybody check out this sick shout out whenever it decides to work. Oh, Twitch Guru, you hate me. Hey, Gray! I'm explaining my favorite deck building method right now. And we're doing a sponsored stream, which I will be talking about in a little bit, but I wanted to get into the deck building portion of this first. So I did actually get a Tivit deck built. As a side note, also if you guys aren't following Gray, you should go follow Gray. They're real cool. I am a person who has, okay. If you're eating sushi, hang on. We're talking about this now. We'll go back to magic in a bit. And thank you, Stream Elements, for sending the message. So I do have a link right now that if you use that, you'll get 16 free meals across 6 boxes with 3 surprise gifts, and free shipping on your first box, which is a really awesome deal, and it supports me directly. So if you are thinking about trying out HelloFresh, this is the time to do it. Also, because they're paying me money. They're paying me money for this nonsense. So they give you recipes, and then they give you all of the ingredients you need to make that meal. Should I do the spiel? Do you want to hear the whole spiel? I can give you the whole spiel. Hang on. Stream Elements. I'm just gonna talk about it periodically because they have specific things, times they want me to shout out. But I'm gonna lose track. I have. So my husband and I have actually had about a week of HelloFresh before, and I was super, super into it, honestly. Which is part of why I took this sponsorship, is because it's a service I genuinely like. So the thing I like about it is that they send you exactly the amount of ingredients you need to make your portion. So if you're wanting to try out a bunch of new recipes and don't really know what you want to do, and Googling a whole bunch of things is overwhelming, HelloFresh is really great for that. And also the meals that we made were great. We started roasting our vegetables that way, pretty much ever since, because they were really good. Also, if they have meal plans that I will eat, that lets you know that they're definitely willing to be diverse, because I am so picky. I'm just gonna bring up this thing so I don't forget. I mean, that is basically the whole spiel. So yeah, 10 out of 10 would recommend. It's actually pretty good. Also, I do get paid for new subscribers, so that is another that's another a bonus to checking it out now if you're at all interested. My code will be active for the next month. So let's get back to talking about this deck building method. So you end up with 64 main cards and 35 lands in your deck, which is more lands than I want most of the time. So you definitely, like, this is definitely for like a first pass. You're probably going to end up cutting some lands, but I feel like cutting lands is easier than cutting other things. So we are making a food deck. And I know, God, my husband just like found the perfect commander for me, earlier today, and now I'm completely blanking on who the food commander. Who's the food commander? Guillaume Master Chef, that's his name. So we're gonna right away go to EDH Rec Guillaume Master Chef, which I think was one of the pre-con commanders, wasn't he? Asmo? Wait, okay, we gotta look. We gotta decide who's gonna be the best food commander. Right now, I'm pretty into Guillaume because, like, look at him. Hang on, can I see him bigger? Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. Look at him, though. Let me move myself out of the way. He's great. I love Guillaume. What? No, command mark. What the fuck are you saying, Gray? If I can't pronounce it, I'm not playing it. It's not. You know what? I'm moving past this silliness. Let's talk about Guillaume. Okay, so he has Trample. At the beginning of my end step, I create a number of food tokens equal to the number of non-token creatures I had enter the battlefield under my control. And then I can pay one, sacrifice food to give a creature indestructible. Asmo. I will call her Asmo. Because I hate that so much. So, okay. Here's two categories I can think of already. One is make food. The other is make food be good. So that's 16 cards are going to be right there. Then we want big stompies. Because you got to have big stompies in this deck. Big stompies for free. So I think I want a way to win with food. Thank you for the Scarfell link. Come here. Okay. Here we go. Let's check this out. Asmo, as long as you've discarded a card this turn, you may pay Rakdos to cast a spell. When Asmo enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a card named the Underworld Cookbook, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Sacrifice 2 foods, target creature deals 6 damage to itself. Okay, so I'm thinking actually we don't want Guillaume to be our commander, as much as I do love that he is Guillaume Master Chef. I think he goes in the 99, actually, because now I think I know who we really want to be our commander. And that is... Corvold. We want Corvold to be our commander, actually. So Corvold is 2, a black, a red, a green. Corvold's the commander, yeah. Because I want Asmo in this deck. Corvo is the real dude. I swear to God. Oh, I know what's happening. Okay, I fixed it. We're not going to listen to that one song for the next, 2 hours. Absolutely not. Alright, so we got Corvold, Faker's King. Whenever he enters the battlefield or attacks, I sacrifice another permanent. So, we will have plenty of permanents to sacrifice. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent, put +1/+1 counter on Corvold and draw a card. We are going to be drawing so many cards. Okay. So, the one thing I want to see is if I can have food. Treasure is a theme, but not food, and that's really upsetting me. It's probably because food isn't good, but we're gonna make it good because that's one of my favorite things to do. But Bootlegger's Stash is so good. Oh no, but it'd be so good if it was a treasure deck. No, I had a goal. I had a goal today. We're gonna hold it together. We're gonna complete our goal. Is that toward the considerate? Sacrifice of the creature deals powers. And treasures. I know. Academy Manufactor. Academy Manufactor goes in the make food good be good category. Yeah, Jury. You were correct about Jury. So we're gonna get rid of the big stompies category, I think. And we're gonna put in a sacrifice triggers category. And then I want sack outlets. Now, the thing about the 8x8 category is that from here, actually, I would usually go, we want removal. We want, I had jury earlier. It's 16 counters. Oh my God. Oh, it looks like counters are actually going to be a pretty relevant theme here too. So we're going to put counters in there. Wow. Stream Elements, you real, we're going to be real frequent with that timer, but that's okay, because HelloFresh is paying me. I'll sell my soul for just about... I'll sell my soul for $20. Alright. Make food be good. Sacrifice triggers. Sack outlets, counters. Actually, I think the sack outlets are gonna be in the make food be good category. So a lot of the cards that I was thinking of as sack outlets are things that will make food be more useful than it is. One of them, I'm going to move this plate of chorizo out of the way. But one of them is this one right here, Dockside Chef. Is it? Oh, the levels should not be very similar at all. I will turn that down. That should be better, hopefully. I don't know why, but my voice is like... My mic has been having a weird time picking up my voice. I think I need to get a new one. Which I just got a new headset. Yeah, Dockside Chef is one of those... It does food better. Because I can pay 2 to sacrifice my food, and instead of just gaining 3 life, I get to draw a card, and that is infinitely more useful. So we're gonna do that. I'm sorry. I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to do this good. Okay, so looking at this, make food be good, get sacrifice triggers, put counters on shit. I think the end goal of how we actually win is we just have a massive Corvold that we're swinging into people. This is going to be a lot more general than a lot of my, I hate how good of a card Bootlegger Stash is. This is going to be one of my more general, decks. Exactly! My handler has quite a bit of practice, but my handler, is being a dumb bitch and focusing too much on shit that doesn't actually matter. But I can be as mean as I want to my handler. Ha! None of you can stop me. Okay. So in my categories, we want removal, we want ramp. I like to make a general good stuff category. Because sometimes you just have shit that's, like, good that you want to put in the deck. And then I think sometimes there's stuff that's just too good to not go in the deck, but you've ran out of room in the other categories. That's what good stuff's for. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 categories. I need an 8th. I'm going to call the 8th protection. Because everybody, for some reason, I keep getting turned into a target every time I play. And everybody wants to not let any of my shit resolve. And so I never get to do anything. So we're protecting ourselves. Alright. So I think I do... God damn it, Dockside Extortionist would be so good at this too. Guys, I'm gonna have to make a real Corvold deck after I make this terrible food one. But I have a gimmick. I have a gimmick for today and I'm going with it. Let's see. Everything here does treasure and not food. Because why the fuck would you play a food commander? Okay. You're going to play a food commander because it's hilarious and HelloFresh is paying for your stream. That's why. So we're going to go to the advanced search. Because EDH is not putting up with my bullshit like it usually does. If like anybody who's watching and hasn't used Scryfall before to look for cards, use Scryfall. It's great. Okay, so my commander, what colors are Corvold? Corvold is black, red, and green. So we're looking for everything in black, red, and green that says food. And then just to be sure, I doubt that there's any food things that have been banned in Commander, but just to be sure, we're going to make sure it's all legal in Commander. And now it will show us every card. Let's see. Academy Manufacturer, obviously, that goes in Make Food Be Good. Oh, also in Make Food Be Good, we're going to put Dockside Chef. Okay. What's she doing? Okay. Enters the battlefield, search your library for a card named the Underworld Cookbook. Reveal it, put it in my hand, and shuffle, sacrifice 2 foods. We are... that is a silly, silly card. Let's grab it. Let's copy paste her, and we're going to put her in Make Food Be Good. That is... I feel... Oh, tokens should be a theme here, huh? Okay, so we're going to put tokens instead of protection. And we're just going to hope that my regular removal alongside any effects that I might have elsewhere are gonna help. What is... Okay, wait. So what is the other card that's part of her thing? The Underworld Cookbook. Let's go to Google. Underworld Cookbook. What set is she from? Because, like, it's a recent one. Oh. I can discard a card to make a food. And I get recursion out of it. Not bad. We're going to put that in my deck. Yummy, yummy. We're gonna put that in good stuff. Okay. So we got that. We got that. Let's see what else we can add into here that might make food be good. Witch's oven. Oh man, wait. I could put witch's oven and cauldron familiar in here, can't I? Thank you for redeeming your daily lore counter. I can put witch's oven and cauldron familiar in here, and it's a valid combo. Oh, I love it. We're gonna put that. We're gonna put both of those in just general good stuff. And one cauldron familiar. Yes. Oh, I'm so happy. This is such a dumb deck. Oh, obviously we gotta have tireless provisioner in there. Whenever land enters the battlefield under red control, I create a food token or a treasure token. We will be making food every time. We'll put that up here in make food. So you know what? I'm gonna put witch's oven into make food as well. Just because I feel like we have to be a little loosey-goosey with some of these categories compared to my normal decks. Actually, no, this isn't more loosey-goosey than I normally have to do. This is exactly as loosey-goosey as I normally have to do because I like picking really dumb things and trying to make them work. We're gonna put tireless provisioner in there. Beautiful. Dear Wizards of the Coast, please print more food. Let's see, that is, God, all the food cards are bad. Trail Crumbs, when it enters the battlefield, create a food token. Whenever I sacrifice a food, I may pay 1. That can help me dig through my library. And it makes a food, and it does stuff when I sacrifice food. That's great. So we're gonna go 1x Trail of Crumbs. Because we want a bunch of ways to sacrifice food. Alright, let's keep looking. Oh, I should put token doublers in here. Hang on. We're definitely... Right, tokens is a theme I have. So we want doubling season and parallel lives, obviously. Like, clearly that's what we want here. Alright, let's keep looking at the other food cards that exist. I can put Savvy Hunter in there. Whenever attacks or blocks, I create a food, and I can sacrifice 2 foods to draw a card. Let's do it. This one kind of goes in both make food and make food be good, so I'll put it in general good stuff. Alright, what else we got? Mary Leaf Rider, not super into it. Oh, obviously Guillaume Master Chef. Guillaume Master Chef was supposed to be the commander, but then I realized that Corvold is just objectively a better commander. So we'll put him under make food be good. Or is he under make food? Nah, he's kind of both. We'll put him in good stuff. Okay. What else do we have here? Ooh, we're definitely putting Killer Service in there. It makes food when it enters equal to the number of opponents I have, and I can pay 2 and sacrifice a token, and I will have so many tokens. So let's get killer service in there. He goes under make food be good. We're just gonna find other things to sacrifice food to. I think that's the only way to make this work. Gluttonous Troll enters the battlefield, make a bunch of food, sacrifice another non-land permanent, and it gets +2 and +2 until end of turn. We might go for the Gluttonous Troll. Killer Service, really, though. That one feels like it's gonna be an MVP. Oh, do we want... Nah, it's just gonna make a food when it enters. Oh, Gilded Goose. I have such a soft spot for Gilded Goose from my Pioneer days. Yeah, we're putting Gilded Goose. We're putting Gilded Goose in here. Of course we're putting Gilded Goose in here. 'Cause oh, it's so stupid. This is such a dumb idea. Why am I doing this? Alright. Let's see. Oh, we can put Giant Opportunity in there. I like the idea of Giant Opportunity. I don't know that we're going to get 8 cards in the make food category, so we're probably going to have to start really, really reaching. Oh, Cauldron Familiar is going to be so stupid. Feasting Troll King. It has Vigilance and Trample when it enters the battlefield. If I cast it from my hand, I make 3 food tokens. I can sacrifice 3 foods to return Feasting Troll King from my graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, he seems decent enough and he interacts with food, so we're gonna put him in there. He doesn't make food himself. Oh no, he does make food himself. Okay, he gets to go in the make food category. Good for you. This is, I think, the most you will be loved, Feasting Troll King. Not a great card. Oh, Fey Offering for sure goes in this. I love how there's an uncommon that's better than some of the rares in this particular selection. Like, at the beginning of each end step, if you've cast both a creature spell and a non-creature spell this turn, you create a clue, a food, and a treasure. Like, that's kind of dope. Just compared to everything else we're looking at right now. Alright, let's start putting dumb stuff in here that technically interacts with food. Bake into a pie, I think, is good. Bake into a pie. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Bognati, I think, costs more than I want to spend on sacrificing food ever. What else can we put in here? Sure. No, Fell the Pheasant is way too situational, even for this particular thing. Alright, Fierce Witch Stalker makes food, so we'll do that. Was it Fierce Witch Stalker? I'm scared by what's happening with this particular deck. I could put Foreboding Fruit in there, I guess. I feel like there's so much better. Did I put Giant Opportunity in there? I think I did already. Yeah, I did. Giant Skewer, equip creature gets +2/+1. When it deals combat damage to a creature, create a food token. Let's put a Giant Skewer in here, yeah. I really don't know what this deck is trying to do. I think it's really just trying to get out Witch's Oven and Cauldron Familiar and call it a day, while confusing everybody by the fact that you are playing a food deck in the meantime. I already have Gluttonous Troll in there. I already have Guillaume in there, obviously. Insatiable appetite does not make food for me. What do we have? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we have enough make food cards. Fantastic. Okay, now we can just worry about making food be good, which means let's find things we can sacrifice artifacts to. And to do that, we're going to back up. We're going to go to EDH Rec. EDH Rec Corvold. And we are going to just look at Corvold Fey-Cursed King, because we've gotten past the part where we're making objectively worse tokens than every other Corvold deck. What just happened there? There we go. And now we're at the part where I try to make a good deck. So these all make land, or make like Boseiju Who Endures. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or non-basic land an opponent controls. That player may search their library for a land card with basic land type, put it onto the battlefield, and shuffle. Costs 1 less to activate for each legendary creature in your graveyard. Interesting. I don't think that's going to be too great of a card in most of the decks that I run, but I didn't know it existed because I almost never play green, so that was an interesting card to learn about. Alright, let's see. Mayhem Devil. Whenever a player sacrifices a permanent, it deals 1 damage to every target. That goes in Sacrifice Trigger, and we are going to put it there. That'll be great for that. Pitiless Plunder. Whenever another creature control dies, we don't care. We don't want to make treasures. Viscera, we don't have creatures to sacrifice. Dockside Extortionist is objectively a very good card, and I am playing red. So he might go in here, but I'm not going to be happy about it. Ooh, Ruthless Technomancer. Ruthless Technomancer actually I think is going to be quite good here. That goes under Make Food Be Good. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards in Make Food Be Good. Yeah, I have Tireless Provisioner in there already. Sacrifice a land. Maybe Recursion's nice, but so what we're looking for right now is basically things that I can sacrifice artifacts to. And hopefully make food not suck so bad. Because this was not a good idea. Oh, Gnawbone. That is a pretty good card. Not what I'm doing, though. Oh, what does Prosh actually do? Makes X01 red kobold creatures named Kobolds of Care Keep, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast Prosh. And you can sacrifice another creature and give Prosh +1/+0. I just know that that's like a deck that people play, or it was at least at one point. Scoot Swarm. Oh, I love Scoot Swarm. I think I should just put Scoot Swarm in there for the lulz. We're putting Jury in here, obviously, under sacrifice triggers. There's going to be a fair number of other better commanders in here. Like, wow, if you just played any one of those other commanders, this might have been a good deck, Saga. Thank you, voice in my head, for your input. But I'm doing the stupid thing instead. I need stuff. I need stuff that is gonna let me... I need stuff that will let me... Whenever player sacrifices another permanent, put +1/+1 counter I need. There we go! Hey, Mazarek Crawl Death Priest. You have given me what I want. Which was... more sacrifice triggers. This deck is coming together. I'm hoping this will be a relatively cheap deck and it will only need a couple of proxies. If that is the case, I'm going to try to get it together for Friday so that so you guys can watch me play this. We'll have to wait and see. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, we should put Chatterfang in there. And I can get squirrels whenever I get food. Yeah, let's put Chatterfang in there. Chatterfang definitely won't cause problems. I'm just gonna put that in good stuff. Because it's... Oh, I think I have a Chatterfang, like, kicking around somewhere. I think that's actually a card that I own. That's exciting. Alright, do we got anything else that cares when I sacrifice things that aren't creatures? Get Rug, monster. Doesn't help me here. Sacrifice a treasure. Ah, that makes treasures better. If this was a treasure deck, I'd love that. Judith the Scourge Diva is not what we are looking for right now. Gadrak, the Crown Scourge. Can attack unless I control 4 more artifacts at the beginning of my end step, create a treasure token. God damn it. We're not doing treasure here. We're not building something good. Oh, man. Creature dies. Krenko is neat, but it has nothing to do with what we're doing here. I'm just trying to find more things that'll make this work. I'm hoping if I just do like a real deep dive, I'll stumble into something accidentally great. I do like Fleshbag Marauder. It's a good card. Ascend if I control. Okay, so City's Blessing would be easy for me to get, but it's not going to help me here. We're looking for permanents right now. So we're going to just go straight through the instants and sorceries and go to utility artifacts. Witch's Oven is already in there. Wishclaw. Oh, I do like Wishclaw Talisman, but that is not a thing we're using now. Altered Dementia doesn't help. Ballista Citadel. Oh, shit! No, Ballista Citadel actually I think would be great. I'm gonna put that in make food be good because it lets me sacrifice 10 foods to just start nuking people. Can we win by making infinite food? I have to find a way to also untap Ballista Citadel. If I can find a way to win by making infinite food, I will be so happy. I'm excited about this again. The Great Henge might not be terrible because I think I'm running a fair few creatures in here, but we'll see. Ooh, Grinding Station for sure. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that is my 8th Make Food Be Good card. So let's find more sacrifice triggers, because right now we are halfway on our sacrifice triggers thing here. Revel in Riches is a good card. I want to build an actual Revel in Riches deck. A creature you control dies. We don't care about that. Creature dies. Care so much about creatures dying and not about artifacts dying because we are not in blue. Sacrifice a creature. Sylvan Library is just a good card. It's probably going to end up in there. Same thing. Exploration's just a good card. I'm really desperately trying to find something that's going to work here. Doubling Season's already in there. Grave Pact. Creature you control. Please stop saying whenever a creature you control dies. It hurts me. It hurts me so bad. I already have Fey Offering in there. So many things that care about me sacrificing creatures. Okay, now we're getting into lands. Maybe one of these is going to be secretly, like, real good. Probably not. I just don't know enough about this kind of deck. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this work. No, I can make it work. I can make it work. I filled up my 2 hardest categories. This should be nothing. I just need to double that number. So we're going to go back to Scryfall, I think. Oh, wait. Maybe I can change the theme at the top and it might angle the cards it's suggesting a bit more. So we're gonna head back to the top. Okay. So we're gonna go by theme. Let's see. Sacrifice is a theme, but I think it's gonna talk to me about artifacts. Let's go with artifacts as the theme and see if that helps me. Artifact spells cost 1 less. I want something that's going to talk about artifacts dying. This is unnecessarily complicated. Choose target artifact choose target artifact a player controls and target artifact in that player's graveyard. If both targets are still legal as this ability resolves, that player simultaneously sacrifices the artifact and returns the artifact card to the battlefield. I feel like there's a lot of extra words that got put in there that are like, yeah, no, that's just how that works. But thank you. Please give me. Oh, I don't have constructs, I think, really, in here. Damn it. Because this would be great, because it's something I could sacrifice artifacts to. But I don't have any other constructs, really, in this deck. Not enough that would warrant that, so we're going to keep going. Oh, we're putting Armix in here. That's just more removal. Just gonna copy. I just realized I could just copy and paste these in here. We will actually specifically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna put that in good stuff. Go away, Fey Offering. Alright, let's keep looking. I do like Mirror Welder just generally, but not for this. Non-token artifact is what Sly Requisitioner says, so we can't do that. Oh, hey, this is, like that one card I wanted to put in here, but better. Okay, I think I'm not going to have as many sacrifice triggers as I want, so this is another thing I do sometimes. I'm finding more and more sack outlets for these artifacts, so we're going to just start putting them into the sacrifice triggers category. Because I don't think that's how we're going to win. I think that's just how we are going to be mildly annoying until we can get the win. Just chip away at everybody slowly. Slowly but surely. I could put Mycosynth Golem in there. Ah shit, I should put Mycosynth Golem into my Alayla deck. I'll have to look at that again at some point. Do 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 do. Alright, we gotta find more things. More things that will be good here. Oh, we can put Marionette Master in. I like Marionette Master. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there was another card that I was gonna put into actually into my Tivit deck that would also be good in this. Let me see if I can find it on this list because I'm not remembering the name right now. Okay, I'm gonna head back to MTG Goldfish. I need to figure out what this card is. We'll find it. Oh, that's not what we want at all. Okay, we got it. So we're gonna look at my decks because I think I posted my. Yep. Yeah, okay, we posted Tivit already. I think it was a creature. Not Guard Keeper, not Academy Manufacturer. No, no. Nadirs! Yes! Nadir's Nightblade. We found it, everybody! Yep, I spelled that right. Okay. So that's another card, because it'll trigger whenever tokens leave the battlefield, and I like that a lot. Because I'll be having tokens leave the battlefield a bunch. Alright, now we can just do... Guys, we're into cards that are just good. Now we can just do cards that are good. I don't think I want counters to be a category of its own. Counters and tokens, I guess, should be categories of their own. Now, you know what? Actually, I'm going to get rid of counters to make that protection category after all. Or, not protection. We're actually going to put tutors as a category in this one because now we have a combo. So, obviously, we want Vampiric Tutor, Demonic Tutor, Worldly Tutor, and then we're going to find more tutors as I remember what there are and what it is that we're looking for. Yeah, so we're just looking for tutors, removal, and ramp now. Ramp, we're going to put Soul Ring. We're going to put, Head Empty. We're going to put Soul Ring. We're going to put Mana Crypt. We're going to put, the various talismans, which I always forget the name of, so we're gonna head back to Scryfall. It's a chaotic method, I know, but we will have a workable deck at the end of this. Okay, so we're at Scryfall. And then we're just looking for things that have talisman in the name. Talisman of in the name. Mana value equal to 2, because all the talismans cost 2, and this is how I search for them, because I constantly forget their names. Alright, so we want Talisman of Resilience. We want... I just always put Soul Ring, Mana Crypt, the 3 whatever talismans line up with my, color identity, and then I go from there. We also want Talisman of Indulgence. And then Talisman of Impulse. We got it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in our ramp category. Let's take a look at instants real quick, and we'll find some good ramp instants. I don't think there's very many ramp instants. So we're going to look at sorceries, actually. Alright, we got Scrap Mastery, we got All Is Dust. Those are both fun. But right now we're looking for specifically ramp cards. Might be in top cards, actually. Let's just look generally at it, and I think that'll help. Let's make tokens our theme now, because we're going to start looking for token-related cards as well. I'm just reading through these very quickly. I can just run Collector Ophi. Run Collector Ophi. That would shoot me in the foot. Oh, we want Arcane Signet in there, too. We're probably going to end up with more ramp than originally intended. Oh, what's that? There's a card, and it's green, and I think it costs 3 mana, and it interacts with a counter. I know it's green. I know it's legal in Pioneer. Hopefully this will get me there quickly. Oh, this is not going to get me there very quickly. I'm just like gonna look over this. What the fuck is this card name? Why is it not here? It should be here, given all this other stuff that's not. That unless they banned it in Pioneer at some point, that would be weird. I don't know why you would ban that. Because I was running it in my Merfolk deck back when that was the thing I was running. This is killing me. This is actually killing me right now. It's hurting my soul, guys. Counter in green. Oh, it's because I had mana value equal to 2, and I think it was equal to 3. I'm not sure if it cost, or may have even cost 1, now that I'm thinking about it. So we're going to sort these by, I think I want them by CMC. Because it was either 1 or it was 3, and I don't remember which one it was. Nope, maybe it was 3? No, I sort. Maybe I'm looking at this wrong. I'm just trying to remember, like, the wording. So I'm just going to put whenever and counter. And I think that'll open it up a little bit more so I can find this goddamn card. Sort by mana value, please. I said no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Because I know it said whenever something, because it was a triggered thing. Or maybe it doesn't say whenever. Maybe it says when. We gotta narrow it out even further. Or, I guess, widen the search a bit more. I can't remember what number what letter number, what letter it started with. Will we find it? Why? With God as my witness, why can I not remember the name of this card? Okay, maybe it cost 3. Maybe I'm crazy and it cost 3. It definitely, like, it was a, like, cheap card. Not cheap money-wise, but, like, cheap for... Okay. We're gonna... Counter EDH. I'm gonna try this. +1/+1 counter theme. Grab... Let's look at Kodama. Because I'm sure it'll be here. I do enjoy Evolution Sage, and I think I will be putting that in here. Well, in this case, actually, if we're going to do this way to find this card, might as well make more progress than we're making and look at everything in Jund. Give me Jund. Okay. You're no use to me. Ah! I broke it. I broke everything. Everything's broken. Oh, it's so broken. Okay. Up here, looking at -1/-1 counters isn't gonna get me what I want. +1 counter EDH Jund. We're getting there. Sure. Doesn't super matter which card it is. I just want to look at good +1/+1 counter shit. Actually, yeah, Kodama of the West Tree would be quite good in this. Because I'll be putting +1/+1 counters on a lot of things. I'm going to just put the tutors in a different category. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what'll happen here is I'm going to have 34 lands instead of 35 at the end of this. But I always view the 8x8 method as like a vague guide rather than a hard and fast rule when I'm building with it. Just makes life a little easier. Okay. Modify creatures I control have haste. Yeah, let's put Invigorating Hot Spring. Counters. So we got that Kodama of the West Tree. And we have 1 Invigorating Hot Spring. What else we got? I feel like Farseek is just generally a good card to have for ramp. So we're going to put that in my ramp category. What else we got? Kodama's Rage. Champion of Lambholt. Nah. Ooh! Corpse Jack Menace. Yes, 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 yes. Not what I was thinking of, but it is a similar effect and actually better than what I was thinking of. So we're going to put that here. Who else can we throw in? Hardened Scales. Hardened Scales was the card I was thinking of, guys. Oh, we found it. Hardened Scales is the name of that card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once I get to the end of this first, once we finish the first 8x8, I'm going to show you guys how I make this all finally come together and do my mana. And between those, we're going to talk a little bit about the fact that we are sponsored today, which is still absolutely just bonkers to me. So let's keep looking at cards I can add here. Every creature you destroy target artifact can't be. We just want to find more good counter stuff. So proliferate's gonna be pretty clutch. Did I put that in here? Is it like Pollen Bright Druid, I think is the name of the card I'm thinking of? I did not. Where'd that go? High synergy cards, probably. I'll be able to find it. Or not. Maybe in creatures? Oh! No, I have Mazarek Crawl Death Priest in here already. That's part of why I was doing a +1/+1 counter thing. Liz, Ulash Hate Seed enters the battlefield with +1/+1 counter on it for each other red creature you control and +1/+1 counter on it for each green creature you control. That is neat, but not what I'm looking for right now. Let's see. Evolution Sage, that's what I was thinking of. Which I do not already have in here, so we're going to put that there. We're probably going to want to find more ramp than we have now. Just because, like, we are in green, right? I'm just trying to read things. We're gonna put Aki Battle Squad in there. This is so silly. This deck doesn't know what it's doing. It's like doing 6 different things and somehow doing them all at once, and it's gonna be really beautiful to watch. What does Vorinclex Monstrous Raider do? If you put one or more counters on a permanent player, put twice that many of each of those kinds of counters on that permanent or player instead. Oh, we are putting Vorinclex in here. That's wonderful. Thank you for validating me. Thank you for validating me, Wizards of the Coast. You gotta stop doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we need one more counters related card. Let's head back up to high synergy cards. High synergy, +1/+1 counters. I have Winding Constrictor and Corpse Dark Menace in there, right? I'm gonna just boop. Oh Oh no, I don't also have Winding Constrictor in there. There we go. Okay. Once again, validating my bullshit. Oh, we also need to find 8 more token-related cards. So let's find the 8 more token-related cards, and then I'm gonna throw up the BRB screen, and I'll just... I'll take you guys through how I do my removal, actually. It's just... part of it is I don't play these colors normally. The only color in here I don't, like, play with any regularity is black. So, like, I have no idea what's in... I have no idea what's in green or what's in red. Like, I've played decks with each of these colors, but it's been paired with, like, blue or white. And not these colors by themselves without any blue or white. So, like, I have no idea what I'm doing with myself right now. So... let's start looking at a Jund tokens theme. EDH Rec Jund tokens. Oh, I think actually, no, tokens was a theme I had on Corbold. So we're going to just start looking at that now. Hidetsugu. We don't care about that. Oh, that's wild. The rabbit battery? I just think that's neat. We could put a Void Winnower in there. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not terrible people. I do run Void Winnower in one of my decks. Alright, let's see what you got for me. It really, really wants me to be playing, like, an Aristocrats deck. Alright, let's go back to just EDH Rec food. And just see what... It really doesn't want to let me make a food-themed deck. We're reading a brief history of food now. Let's go. Mazrak Kroll, Death Priest. Does fun stuff and is in the 99. Savvy Hunter, Witch's Oven, Gluttonous Troll, all already in there. Do I have Taste of Death in there? No, because I haven't started putting removal in. We're going to put Taste of Death in there. Because I want almost everything I do to be making food. Golden Egg. When it enters the battlefield, I draw a card. You can sacrifice it, add 1 mana of any color. Sacrifice it, gain 3 life. I think most of the things I'm using care about food tokens specifically, so... We're going to put Baked into a Pie. Because now we're just caring about the theme. Trail of Crumbs is already in there. Bog Naughty, already in there. Wicked Wolf, Giant Opportunity, all already in there. Trading Post. Sacrifice food, discard a card, gain 4 life, pay 1 life, make a goat token, sacrifice a creature, return target artifact from my graveyard to my hand, sacrifice an artifact to draw a card. You know what? Let's put a Trading Post in here. Just for that last card. Last bit. I don't think I have enough, like... Just because, like, the only token stuff I can really bring in is green, and most of that is token creatures instead of just flat tokens, and I don't love that. Hellkite Tyrant deals combat damage to player, gain control of all artifacts the player controls at the beginning of your upkeep. If you control 20 more artifacts, you win the game. Of course we're putting Hellkite Tyrant in there. Why isn't he already in here? Marionette Master is already in there. Am I already running KCI? I'm not running KCI. Why am I not running KCI? Kark. Clan. Ironworks. I'm just making sure I'm spelling it right, because I always think I'm spelling it right and then I'm not. We love this. Alright, so we got Tamio's journal. Gives me investigate each upkeep. We're not going to do this. I am going to put Dockside Extortionist in there just because it's too good to pass up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four, five, six, and then I think I can put like one more card in here, and I'll be happy. So we'll put Steve in there because he's just good. All right. So with that, we have something resembling. With that, and once I put in a bit more removal. Yeah. So we want 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. We want 8 removal. I'm just gonna go through and delete these headers that I have here. And then we can talk about this list and how it hopes to function. Possibly. We'll see. Alright. Taste of Death, Baked into a Pie are our 2 big removal spells here. I think what I want to do here actually is look Jund removal. This should give us a good list. I very much like when people do lists like this because I am terrible and don't remember things. Ancient Grudge isn't bad. I think we want, yeah. Did I already put Assassin's Trophy in? No. We should put Assassin's Trophy in. Beautiful. Beast Within. I like Beast Within. What's all this dust do? Nah, we're not gonna do that. Let's put Blasphemous Act in here. What does Epic Downfall do? Killing Wave? Yeah, I could put Killing Wave in here for sure. What's the Elder spell? I don't have any, yeah, we might as well Torment of Hailfire, shouldn't we? Yeah, we should probably do that. I don't like it, but we should do it. Then what is the... Damnation. Damnation is that, is the black equivalent to Wrath of God, and we should definitely put that in there. I'm terrible and I proxy everything, so my decks tend to be I tend not to really look at, like, I don't budget them a whole ton. So it's, I just try to put in whatever's going to be best for whatever stupid bullshit I'm trying to do. Alright. Let's save her. Oh, commander can't be blank. I forgot to put my commander in! It was Corvold, Faker's King. I'm just gonna double check that that's right. Like, that's the actual full name. Corvold, Faker's King. It is, in fact. Oh. Alright. Now we can save it. It's going to say it's not a legal deck because I haven't put lands in yet, but lands are the least important part to me as far as making sure it works. Okay, there's a bunch of things that I spelled wrong, so we're going to have to fix that, but, so, the end goal of this list, I'm going to set this as current, so you guys should, in theory, on my overlay, be able to see this list. Okay, I'll fix it. Thank you. But the end goal is basically make a bunch of food, sacrifice them for varying effects, and eventually wear everybody down, make my creatures be giant with +1/+1 counters, keep everybody else's boards pretty much completely clear, and then if I still can't get it, we always have good old Cauldron Familiar, and, you know, the thing. Cauldron Familiar and Witch's Oven. And that can combo out for the win. So yeah, thank you for all being around for me talking about how to make this deck. I'm gonna do very quickly. Let's have a word from our sponsors. Because, like I said earlier, guys, today is being sponsored by HelloFresh, which is why we're making a delicious, delicious food deck just for them. I'm going to bring up the thing so I can tell you guys all the stuff that you should hear about HelloFresh, because my memory is bad, and I forgot to write this down before I started. Let's check this out. So, what I can tell you guys a bit about HelloFresh itself is that it is a meal subscription service. You sign up for it monthly, I believe, and then every week they send you the ingredients for meals as well as recipes, instructions how to make them. The meals are all super duper delicious, and I really like them as a way to try out new recipes without, like, having to go to the grocery store and buy a bunch of ingredients that you may or may not ever use again. So it also just helps cut down on the food waste by a lot. So if you guys click the link, I'm going to put it in chat right now. And click that link and head over to HelloFresh. You can sign up for 6 meals and you'll get 16 free 6 boxes and you'll get 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts, which is a really cool deal. So if you want a good time to check out HelloFresh, and you were thinking about trying it out, this is a good time to do it. You'll get a bunch of free stuff and you'll be supporting me while you do it. It offers a bunch of recipes every week that you can check out. They have a wide variety of, like, very quick, very easy recipes, and you can choose specifically, like, if you want 20-minute meals, if you want easy cleanup, if you want low prep, you can tell them that and they'll alter your menu for the week based on your preferences. And they have pre-portioned ingredients, so there's less prep and less wasted food, and that's also really cool, because I am seriously against food waste, because you people keep tossing it into the ocean, and I don't appreciate that. So definitely check out HelloFresh. use my code, use that link, get the free stuff, and also help me out a little bit. I think that would be pretty cool. So I'm going to throw up my BRB screen, and I'm going to take a couple of minutes without the camera on just to check, just to make the lands, and then I think we're going to goldfish a couple of rounds to see how this deck functions. I might see if we can get Odyssey over here even, and he has a deck that he wants to try out too, so we might be able to work something out with that. So hang around for just a second, guys. All right, I am back. So wait, let's go back to the gameplay screen. Actually, so we have finished the deck. It is now 100 cards. I just put in a basic Jund mana base, and yeah, it's this is basically it. So the total price at the end is $837. We did put some unnecessarily expensive cards in here that I'm sure if you're looking for something that's going to be cheaper and equally silly, like, you don't need a Blood Crypt in there. You know, you don't need, like, Vorinclex. You don't need Parallel Lives in Doubling Season. Like, so I'm actually gonna go back into the editor real quick. Then we're going to Control-All, Control-C, and then I'm going to log into Tapped Out real quick. Hang on, I'm going to switch Tapped Out so you guys don't see any of my stuff here. I have so many notifications on here. It's because my friends are all making decks because you're all freaking nerds. Nerds, every one of you. Let's see. We're going to create a deck. I should have maybe just made this and Tapped Out in the first place, but we're going to make it here. Yummy, yummy. We're going to... So I'm just popping this into Tapped Out real quick, so that we can play test this. Cursed King. That's my commander. Oh! Corvold was put in here already somehow. Wait, where is he? Okay. There he is. Okay. Back to the gameplay screen. Can food be good? This happens every time I try to upload a deck on Tapped Out. I mess it up like 6 times before I actually get it right. Alright, who's ready to see how this all goes together? 72% competitive! Go me! For a dumb thing. I know the competitive meter doesn't mean much, but it makes me feel good when I get a high competitive rating on a super stupid idea. So let's play test this. So for our first hand, we have a Hellkite Tyrant, a Ruthless Technomancer. So there's like no land in here. Let's try that again. We want to start with a good hand. Okay, Hardened Scales, Savage Lands, Sulphur Springs, Mazarek, Command Tower, Demonic Tutor, and a Fierce Witch Stalker. So turn 1 will be Command Tower, pass. Turn 2... do I have any 2-drops I really want to play? No, so we're going to play a Temple of Malady. We'll scry. I'll keep her on top. We'll pass. Then we're going to play a Sulphur Springs. And we'll tap 1 green to play my Hardened Scales. Tap 2 for the Demonic Tutor, and we'll search up the Witch's Oven. Demonic puts it to hand. How much do I need for Corvold? 5. Okay. So next turn, we'll play Savage Lands. We're going to tap 1 for the Witch's Oven. And then I guess we tap 2 for Slowballed. And so far, this deck is doing absolutely nothing. Now it's hit. The lack of mana. We have 4 mana. So we're going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4 for the Fierce Witch Stalker. We'll make a food. And then I can sacrifice an artifact to make something else indestructible. That's not terrible. We're going to tap the Witch's Oven to sacrifice the Witch Stalker to make 2 more food. Then, the Woodland Cemetery, we can tap 5 for Corvold. And then, I'm actually going to sacrifice, hang on. Enters the battlefield or attacks, sacrifice another permanent. So I will sacrifice one of my food. And then we're going to put a +1/+1 counter on Corvold, and then Hardened Scales will put another. So we're going to put 2 +1/+1 counters on him. Then I will sacrifice both these foods to give double indestructible to my Witch's Oven. And put 4... 4 more plus. Okay, now it's working. We got there. We just had to cast Corvold. Because now Corvold is a 10/10. We're doing it, guys. We'll play Temple of the False God. So I can tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 mana potentially. How do I want to handle this? Okay. I'm gonna... I'll cast the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the Aki Bottle Squad. I just realized that sacrificing... No, this still I think will work in my favor. We're gonna sacrifice... this guy to make 2 more food tokens. And then if food costs 2 to sacrifice. That's so upsetting. Oh, well, I did sacrifice a permanent anyway. So that does put 2 more. And now we get 2 combats, which means I have now knocked 1 person out of the game, and it's turn 7, and you know what? I think this actually might work. I can't believe it, but I think this deck may actually work. That's incredible. How did I do that? I made a food deck that works. Like, the fact that I'm just like, bleh. Corvold to 12/12, let's go. I'm winning with food. I hope HelloFresh is proud of me and where their money is going. Oh, this is incredible. This is truly nothing better here. Okay, let's try one more. Let's see how quickly we can get this to do stuff. We're gonna play, I guess, a plain old forest. Pass the turn. Then we'll play Sulphur Springs. Oh, I misread that. I would have played the Sulphur Springs last turn, actually, and then to get my Dockside Shaft, and then this turn doesn't change what I'm doing all that much, honestly. Actually, in that case, I would have done... Sulphur Springs deals 1 damage to you when you tap it for color. I thought it was a filter land. I'm an idiot. Because then I can play a Golgari Rot Farm, bounce that back to my hand. And then we'll play the Sulphur Springs again. We're going to play the Invigorating Hot Springs. Modified creatures I control have haste. Ooh, I should put this in Atla, actually. I think that would be really good. As a sorcery, I am going to put... Hey! Hello, Slashblur. Welcome to the stream. We are currently playtesting a food deck that I made for HelloFresh. Thank you for redeeming your daily lore counter, and thank you for stopping by. I super appreciate that. It's you! TikTok friendo, right? Alright, we have a +1/+1 counter on Dockside Chef. It is currently turn 3. I really appreciate that. I'm trying to see if I can make food tokens in Magic be good. Do you play Magic at all? Look at my hair wiggle around. Yes, skeleton. I do want your bones when you die. But I will take a living skeleton as well. I don't think I do anything on turn 4 other than play a land, and that really upsets me. But I want your bones. Thank you for dropping off my new skeleton friend. Yeah, I only play a land on turn 4, and that hurts my soul. I'm gonna play a Gruul Turf. You don't got bones! Aw. How disappointing. I guess I can't take your bones. But that's fine. I will still take a skeleton. I just realized something really stupid about Winding Constrictor and the wording of Invigorating Hot Springs. Because you're removing a counter from Invigorating Hot Springs to put a counter on something else. Which means that you can remove one counter to put 2 counters on things. I love that. That's a good card. We're going to tap 4 to cast Corvold. I do have to sacrifice another permanent to do that. We're not casting Corvold yet. Go away. Get out of here. We wouldn't want to do that yet. We'd want to put a Winding Constrictor out. And then we'd want to remove 1/1/1 counter on here. To put 2 +1/+1 counters on here. More solid in a vessel. Fair. Very fair. Alright. We sure do have parallel lives, and we sure don't have any way to make food tokens. And that does make me real upset. I think I have enough to cast Balsa's Citadel, though. I do. Oh, nope, I only have 5. No! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ha ha! I think I have enough. Okay, yes, I do. So we cast Balsa's Citadel. We can just start casting shit off the top. I can't play the land off the top, but you identify as a curse, so now you're now my problem. That's okay. I'm pretty good at containing purses. I'm pretty good at containing curses. Let's pay 3 life to cast Chatterfang. Let's play 4 life to cast KCI. Hang on. 3, 4, plus I think I tapped that one land like 3 times. We're just gonna keep doing this. Oh, good. Worldly Tutor. Okay. We can find a combo piece. Which is... All my mana should be tapped right now. No, I'm on my second turn. I will put you in a purse. Yeah, I could totally put you in a purse. I've got to have some good ones hanging around that I could put a curse into. Yes. What do we do with a... What am I looking for? Cauldron Familiar. Cauldron Familiar. Put it on top. We're going to pay 1 life to cast it. Oh, yeah. Bolus's Citadel. Wonderful card. Everybody loses a life. I gain a life. And I can sacrifice food to return it to the battlefield. Those are my souls, though. You can't have them. They're my souls. I put them in a jar, fair and square. Okay. Okay, so I have Cauldron Familiar, and it did a thing. I still have a way to make food, though. Guillaume. Guillaume will make food for me. Welcome to the club, Guillaume, everybody. Of my foes. I think some of the souls might be friends. I just like to collect them. Among other abilities that I have, being basically a jellyfish magical girl, I can just rip souls out of bodies and put them into a jar. It's a little like Madoka style. Only you get to bother me. So many people bother me, though. So many. I get bothered a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna cast our commander. And now I think we can actually do shit. Basically, once my end step comes, I can start just, like, chucking food into the abyss, and then I'll be able to keep casting off the top until I find my, my combo piece. It's your job now? Okay, I accept that. Well, actually, unfortunately, I think this is going to do it for me for tonight. We have successfully built our deck, and I need to eat dinner. So, let's head to the ending screen. Okay, cool. Thank you for tuning in and hanging out with me. I super appreciate it. This was a fun stream. I hope HelloFresh appreciates the deck that we built for them. And also just another quick reminder. I'm being sponsored by HelloFresh today, and that is pretty cool. And if you use my link, you can get some free stuff, and you can also support me directly. And I think that's also pretty rad. My next stream is going to be on Wednesday at 8 p.m. That one, I will still have the sponsored stuff up, but we won't be talking about HelloFresh as much. Bye, Slash Blur! Thank you for stopping in and hanging out with me. That's all I got to say, so let's find someone to raid. Who's live now? Looks like Gray is actually live now, so why don't we head over to his stream and go bug him. Don't forget our raid message. You can copy paste either of the messages I just sent into the chat. Top one if you are not a sub. If you are a sub, you can use the bottom one. And I'll see you guys next time. Let's count this down. And a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll see you all on Wednesday. Bye-bye.